Well, good morning, guys. Really nasty weather out, so I thought I'd bring you inside and we'll work on the taig today. Let me show you a little project I got going on. The mill's working great, except every now and again, when you get real deep into a cut, it'll stall the motor, and that's not good. And plus, I really want to be able to run these 3/8 bits because they're just a lot more solid than the quarter inch. But anyway, so I started playing around with feeds and speeds and stuff, and trying to take lighter cuts and stuff, and then all of a sudden the motor would stall. So what I decided to do, let me show you. This is a quarter horse motor, and I went out and got me a third horse. So it's going to be a bit more weight up here, but everything should be okay. Same RPM. What I need to do is I need to figure out a way to mount it. What I've come up with is I've got a hole saw. See, the mounting bolts for the old motor just won't work with this kind of cover plate. So what I'm going to do is make a plate with a hole that fits over this aluminum right here, and it'll be an L-shaped plate that'll either get bolted to this directly, or I may just tack weld it on there and then weld this piece solid and drill the bolt holes for these 4 holes so I can use this stock mounting plate. And this is also where the belt adjustment is. I may have to build this plate, bolt it to this one, and then hole saw this too, because this diameter is just a little bit too small. But it won't affect that other motor, so I can swap these 2 motors out. Another thing I have to do is change instead of hogging out a pulley, buying a pulley and hogging it out, which wouldn't be too bad, probably not that expensive, but I'd rather just set this motor up, probably on my lathe. I think I can strap this motor down to my, what are they called, ways on my little lathe, and set up a grinder on the like a tool post grinder. Yeah, and just grind this down till it will accept that pulley. And I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Hopefully it leaves enough meat. I'm sure it'll leave enough meat on that shaft that it'll work. But yeah, that's the project I've been working on. The motor is quite a bit heavier than the other one, but it should be. I would think it'd be a noticeable little improvement on the power, going from a quarter to a third horse. But yeah, see the little mounting holes for that quarter horse motor right here. I'll just make a new flat plate that bolts on here with the correct diameter hole for that little I don't know, I think it's part of the casting to fit in, and then it'll be an angle bracket up like this that will be welded or bolted onto that motor mount. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought it through. It might change. I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. Hoping to get just a little more power so this thing won't stall out. Wow, I got it apart. Maybe I'll take the spindle apart too and see if there's any lube in the bearings or anything that can be done. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to be like this, but I haven't read online if I have to lube that at all. I'll check it out. But yeah, should be a fun little upgrade for the taig. Hopefully I can start spinning the bigger bits with a little more power. Well, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. And at least I'll be able to use the 1/4 inch still in steel. It won't stall out. And that would be good too. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good weekend. It's going pretty good here, except for that darn rain. I know it's Seattle, but I'm just not liking it anymore. Alright, well, take care.